Marvel Snap has over 300 unique cards and over 500 variants, to well known characters like, of course, Spider Man and Scorpion, to characters like Chamber. Now, one big issue is the balancing between cards. Even the new card, Spider Man Brand New Day, that released about week ago, makes Nightcrawler not very useful. In today's video, I'll showcase 4 cards that do need a rework, starting off with Huatu the Watcher. Now, I'm sorry if I pronounce his name, it's really hard to say Huatu. Anyways, Huatu first appeared was in Fantastic Four number 13, from a pretty advanced race that tried to share knowledge with others, but failed. So his race made an oath to never interfere with events. Now, Huatu watched earthly events, which is no longer the case because in the What If series, we see him watching Sekar. Not only that, we also use, but we Huatu also breaks his own oaths in season 1 to assemble the Guardians of the Multiverse to stop Infinity Ultron. Now, in Marvel Snap, Huatu is a 1-2 that helps the player see unrevealed location. Now, this could help with lockdown locations like Altered Death, Sectorial, or even game priority at the very beginning, which was a pretty solid card in beta, but in 2026 there's just better cards like Nico, Nightcrawler, that gives you like more control and synergy. And the more problem that Huatu has is that there are a lot of locations in the game that there's a very low chance that the location might actually benefit you rather than, oh, it's just a regular location. Not to help Huatu a teeny tiny bit, they could add like game start. You could see unrevealed location. The last location you could choose up to 3 locations. For example, if you have an option to pick between Atlantis, Altar, or Spider Islands in one game. In another game, you could choose like other locations. But this could help by controlling the last location to your favor. Like if you were a destroy deck or discard deck, you could choose a location like a good discard deck and location. Um this rework also could benefit him a tiny bit. Due to Marvel Snap having so many locations in the game, it doesn't make it that overpowered. You could decrease, and maybe decrease his power to 1 power. Next up is Baron Mordo, who his first appearance came in the comic Strange Tales, number 111. He was a student of the Ancient One learning mystical arts, but when he realized he was in the Sorcerer Supreme, quote unquote, the Chosen One, and Doctor Strange was, he tried to prevent Strange from becoming the Sorcerer Supreme by trying to heal his hands, or trying to get in the way by the Ancient One. But it failed, and now he studies dark magic, killing the Ancient One, and he even teamed up with Dormammu to get rid of Doctor Strange, making them rivals. Marvel Snap Verde Immortal is an on review that says the top card of your opponent's deck is cost 6 until turn 6, which is okay. I don't really see it like it fits in his character. They just put it in a random character, and yeah, if it's just like you're wasting your no your energy to sabotage your opponent, hoping to get a good hit out of his top deck. Um, oh, it does help like decks like Roman the Accuser. Yet there are better options like Master Mole that gives 2 Sentinels in his hand. Now, a good rework could be a on reveal obtain dark magic into your hand. Dark Magic is an ability that banishes after using it that prevents any power buff to the higher power card in your opponent's location. So this could prevent like Jeff the Baby Dolphin, like Kitty Pride, or even oh shoot, Shaw. I don't, but like to get any power buff in their location. You could even decrease Baron Mordo's power to like 2-3 to 2-1 or 2-2. and like the dark magic could be like a 3 cost card. Next up, we have Strong Guy, also known as Guido Caricella. He made his first debut in New Mutants number 29, but didn't officially get his name till he joined the X Factor. He came from a pretty wealthy family in New York, but his parents sadly died, and Strong Guy tried to live a healthy lifestyle by being a bodyguard for Leela Cheney. He also lived in Mer Island by the time when Shadow King was in control, so he fought in the arena there. Following after the defeat of Shadow King, he became a member of the X Factor, a US government team dedicated to protecting Earth. In Marvel Snap Strong Gun, he has a 3/3 card with an ongoing +6 if your hand has one or fewer cards. This this obviously works with discard decks, but it does face the same problem as Bare Mortal, where there's so many cards in the game that there's better discard cards to fill in rather than Strong Gun. But like if you do manage to get play Strong Gun and have like one card, it's pretty it's not that good. Like Thor or like any other cards, it is not very good to synergize with other cards. Now to fix this, we could replace his text with saying each time it gets hit with negative power, it gains +4 power. This affects worse off next turn, which could be an interesting card idea because you could have hazmat or cards that negatively impact your side also. Like Luke Cage won't really work in this deck, but and you could wait till the last turn to make Strong Guy overpowered with crazy numbers. And if you hit him like 3 and like turn or 3 or 4, it does not really help you because it could go back to its original power. So like the best thing is to wait till last turn, place Hazmat or like Invisible Woman, place Invisible Woman Hazmat with other that negatively impacts your cards like Yellow Jacket. And you could even decrease his power to 3/3 to a 3/1. Lastly is Sandman, which I'm not gonna get in his lore because everyone knows him. If you don't, go watch Spider-Man 3 or Spider-Man No Way Home. Took you about an hour or so. Now in Marvel Snap he has a 5/8 and his on reveal says next turn cards cost +4 and the maximum is 6 cost. The good thing is about Sandman is that he has a decent amount of power. Not that good, but it's pretty decent. But the on reveal feels kinda useless to me, increasing the cards by 1. Not including the cards that are already 6 cost because there's a limit. So your opponent could still pull like any 6 cost card that they want to do. It also affects your side. So if you have like 1 cost cards like Kitty Pryde, Nico, Spider Man, it does affect you also. A way you could fix Sandman is by removing the limit cost, which will make it stronger by making 6 cost cards, making it to 7. So, like, no, your opponent can't play no because he doesn't have enough energy. Or we could make it like an activated card. The back row cost increased by +1 affects you or your opponent. This helps it where to stop decks like Kitty Pryde, Venus with Angela. The meta deck that was in June's season. You could also make it like an ongoing card, you could even decrease the cost and power to make it like more effective and make it more controllable rather than putting it in turn 5. Next turn, like it does not even increase the cost for 6 cost cards. So like it sounds like a very late start to put Sandman in turn 5. Now, as a bonus, I have Scarlet Witch. I know she does not really need a rework. She's still used very effectively till this day. But she's a 2/3 card. On reveal, replaces location with a new one. which is very good because it's like very controlling, but like at the same time there's Merlin that could change locations like every turn if he manages to get the location card. But like she's a very decent card for just to control other locations that you don't really could take advantage of. Now the reason I made this video is because of Scarlet Witch, actually, because I thought like what if we change how Scarlet Witch works, makes it more interesting. So what I thought, making it a 2/2 card instead of 2/3. On reveal, replace the location with plus a new one. Receive +1 power for each time a location changes. So this could make like a whole new deck, like with Merlin, Legion, like any card that changes the locations, which could make the game very interesting because you don't like maybe the locations could give you advantage and you would love to leave it, but like changing locations constantly while Scarlet Witch gains insane power could help Scarlet Witch, but again, she does not need a rework. She's already used and she's used very often, unlike the other cards I previously mentioned. Thank you guys for sticking till the end, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know I haven't been uploading a lot because I've been focusing on college work type stuff, but now I could upload more a little bit more often, and probably most likely the next video will be a Minecraft video, which stick around if you guys like Minecraft. But if you guys like this video enough, I'll probably make a second part of this. But thank you guys. I hope you guys all have a good day.